like something Amelia and Wiley might have grabbed from the Quartermains and used as scrap paper. I don't know. Listen, I gotta go. Just leave your SVP and your choice of entree there on the table, and make sure the door locks behind you, okay?
Yeah, will do. I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right.
Getting paid to go, so why not? Chicken and fish. Now I'm about to be newsy about what's in here. Can't even check this out. Shit, it's colors all over.
Dear Monica, I'm so sorry you are ill. I know that it's been a long time. I've been managing.
Oh, Snooki. Monica's sister wrote. Monica's story coming, y'all.
You are my boss? It is inappropriate for you to comment on my personal life.
No, you
Not
need to
when
hear
it comes
this.
to Drew, it's not.
I know that's right.
Do you want to know what Drew is forcing me to do to get your kids back for you?
What are you talking about? How could Drew force you to do anything?
Drew is blackmailing me. He wants me to falsify Michael's medical records so it looks like he's addicted to drugs. That's your knight in shining armor. That's the man that you're about to marry.
Hello, neighbors. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into today's General Hospital review. Okay, this should be pretty fast. It was a bunch of talking today. It was really no action, but a bunch of talking. So we pick up from yesterday with surprise, Lois was back just for a split second, thanks to Lucy, double-crossing ways. Yeah. So, to pick up from yesterday, Lois, babe, she got fired. Yeah, Brooklyn was pretty fed up with Lucy Triggs and seeing her mama, so she fired her. So I hope she saved a couple checks because, you know, we can use those right now. But she had a nice little long talk with Luna. What's this lady? What they named her on here? Y'all remember Luna from When I Live, Florida. Yeah, I had a talk with her and told her, spilled all the beans. Just told her everything about what her and her mama did with Brooklyn and her son, Gio, and all that good jazz. And then Luna, well, I keep calling her Luna, Florida, is telling her, well, it pretty much seemed like you did what all of us daughters would do, is run to your mama when you needed something done. And you needed help. And all of us daughters always have a bond with our mothers where we run and we need our mama. So sooner or later, Brooklyn is going to need her mother. So Lois is pretty much just like, I sure hope so. Until then, I'm going to go back home, and whenever she calls me, she knows where to find me. So we won't be seeing Lois for a little bit, but hey, it was nice to see her for at least a day and a half. Then back over there on the other side of town, we got Tracy meeting Brooklyn at the pool to inform her of Brooklyn is informing her that that Lois is back in town and that she fired her mother. Of course, Tracy couldn't hold in all her smiles and enjoyment, and then Brooklyn gave her the eye and was like, could you not be too happy? And Tracy had to dial it down a notch, you know, while she's drinking champagne. So she was like, oh, my bag. I'll support any move that you make, and you know the best. Of course, Tracy, of course you would. As Brooklyn discussing and telling her that she did enjoy seeing her mom, but then all the memories and all the lies rushed back, and then she had all these emotions, and she's pretty much not sure if she did the right thing or the wrong thing, but she knows that she don't feel any better by firing her mama. Of course, Tracy didn't get the answer, because as they're having that discussion, Marty then walked up, spotted Tracy, and walked over. You know, Tracy and him had to have a couple of words back and forth, and he was there to inform her that Sidwell has pulled out of the campaign against Sonny and withdraw all his funding. So, if she wanted to continue with this campaign against Sonny, she would have to fund it all herself, because they are out. Of course, Tracy's still sitting there looking stunned, and so is Brooklyn, because she had no idea this was going down. So Brooklyn is like, well, what campaign? What are you talking about? And he informed her, oh yeah, Sidwell and Drew and everybody is, pretty much against Sonny and trying to get the section C going. And she's like, grandmother, yeah, you already know she was going after Sonny. I mean, what you thought she was there? Making socks? So, of course, Tracy had a few more words to Martin, told him, you know what, that's fine. I'll handle it. I'll fund it myself. I don't need you or Sidwell. Y'all could go ahead and smother back to the corner you came from. Of course, he had a few words, was like, one day you won't have all the money and power to have this venomous bite that you always giving out to people. One day you're going to need somebody just by personality. And she, of course, says, well, maybe I'll starve to death. Maybe I'll be lonely forever. But we'll never know, because that will never happen. I don't know about you, but at the end of this episode, that little tidbit back there got me a little worried. If y'all about to play us and take away the Quartermain's funding or funds, period, I'm not watching this. That's ridiculous. So Marty leaves, and Brooklyn informs her grandmother that if you go after Sonny, you will be hurting Gio. And right now, Gio only talks to her and Sonny, and she begs her not to do it. Of course, Tracy spins it right back around to him. How can you not see that I am doing this for your son? Because he needs to stay clear of Sonny. How can you not see that? Manipulation runs deep in the Quartermains, okay? On the other side of town, Sidwell is making his rounds, okay? He went to Drew's house to let him know. He called Jordan there to let them all know that he is pulling all his funding for the campaign for Sonny, and they will have to go along with it alone. And then he informs them, because of course Drew's like, wait a minute, what? Hold up, you can't pull out now. We so close. You can't do this. Of course, Jordan is like, what? We had all the work and everything was going so well. What happened? So then he goes and inform them that Sonny has Marco, and he has this list of demands, and he has no choice but to go along with it, because he is not about to risk it. Are you though, Sidwell? Because again, something else happened at the end of the episode, and I'm like, well, how the hell did that happen? I think this guy knows where his son is, and he is doing the whole loop around so it could track right back to Sonny, like right back to him. So of course Jordan goes and suggests maybe they should go to the police and give them everything that they know, and Sidwell once again said, nope, because I already have a backup plan, and if everything goes right, I will make Sonny pay more than he ever can think of. So for now, he's going to sit back and do what Sonny told him to do and wait. I don't know what he waiting for. Maybe he waiting for that third boss to come and show up. Maybe the third boss is already in town, because somebody's making small moves somewhere. By the way, Drew had told Sidwell, well, listen, you can't, this is all because you went after him with that fire at Charlie's. Now, if Drew could call Sidwell out with that, Jordan, of course, had the look on her face, and Sidwell is like, oh, no, that wasn't me. My link from the PCP said that was all Miss Wu. Of course, Jordan and Drew's like, well, they both had beef in the past before. Jordan's like, that could be possible. Come on, Jordan, now. All of a sudden, you supposed to be the smart, and you the one who knows Sonny the most. All the Jordans that came through GH, all of y'all know Sonny the most. So you just gonna think Miss Wu gonna make a move against Sonny that fast? Really? Out of nowhere? Back at Laura's office, Sonny stopped by to let her know and, well, suggest to her that she does what everyone else is going to do, that he suggests to stay away from him, cut him off just for now until everything blows over. Of course, she doubles down on the fact that she's not going to be playing in Sidwell's hands or his tactics, and that's not how she going about this game. She was like, we pretty much smart. I'm pretty sure we could come up with something to outbeat Sidwell. Sonny then turns and says, well, I don't think we have to wait for long. I'm pretty sure that all this is about to blow over pretty quickly. She tries to hint, do you know something that I don't know? In the meantime, he gets a call. gets a call from 88 Turner asking him to stop by. She needs to see him. He could come willingly or not, but she really don't want to send Coates to City Hall and Laura's office just to get him. Of course, you know, he like, hey, how does she know where I'm at? She got eyes everywhere, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's more than just one person looking at you right now. Everybody's looking at you. Of course, he's like, I'll be there when I can. When he hangs up, Laura sees that it was important. She tells him, go ahead and handle his business, and she will handle hers. After he leaves, Jordan pops up to see Laura to fill her in on the tea as well. She informs her that Sidwell pulled all his funding for the campaign. Laura is shocked and tells her, oh, Sonny was just here and he said he was just thinking all this might start to blow over soon. Jordan goes and says, well, yeah, he did, because he the one who started all this. She's like, he is the one who has this list of demands for Sidwell because Sonny has Sidwell's son. So then Laura is like, you mean Marco? But he saved Christina, but you know, he do blame Sidwell for the fire, so maybe. So then Jordan goes and turns around and tells Laura, you know, maybe it's time for you to think about your relationship with Sonny, because maybe he is worse than Sidwell. Ma'am, you are working with Sidwell, claim to work with Sidwell undercover, because you know and heard the testimony of everybody who's been in his orbit that how evil he is. Isaiah told you all the details. Lucky told you details. Lulu, she woke up and told you the details. Laura told you the details. But you are still sitting here trying to act like Sidwell has been playing by the book all this time. He's been a good guy. So far, he hasn't made no move. That's exactly why your ass ain't in that job no more. Sonny gets down to the PCP and 88 Turner informs him that she has some questions about Marco's kidnapping, that she was informed that he had his hands in because she even downed out the snitch. She said that Lucas ain't waste no time, okay? Baby boy ran down there and was like, this and this and this and that. My boyfriend is gone. Sonny did it. Somebody got to do something. Somebody got to listen to me. Of course, Chase was like, listen, you ain't got no evidence. I can't just send cops after somebody just on a whim. Of course, 88 Turner is like, no. If anything that got anything to do with Sonny Corinthos, we bring him in. This is why he's here. So he informs her, I have no beef with Marco, so why would I do it? So then she goes, well, we all know that you blame Sidwell for the fire, hence that you have Marco. And I'm just going to say you have 48 hours to return him or we're locking you up for the kidnapping of Marco. And then as he looks over her shoulder, Sidwell is outside of the room talking to Chase. What are you doing down there for, sir? You just see what I'm saying? And I'm just now realizing the first time ever this man is down at the PCP without Diane. So why is you talking to her? Anyway, he informs her that you know damn well you don't have no evidence against me about Marco's kidnapping. So how about we stop playing these games and you tell me why I'm really down here? He gonna lean over, tell and smile. Is it because he missed me? See how them dimples overthink with his... Sonny, I need you to focus. Yes, we had a lot of fillers today. We had Isaiah with Elizabeth. We had Elizabeth with Willow talking about that god-awful wedding that I guess is going to see by Friday that nobody wants to go to. Child Drew done went and paid Martin just to show up, talking about, oh, the seats, we need bodies. Bodies, Drew? I mean, there's a whole lot of them in the morgue if y'all ain't got no friends. Isaiah is not going to the wedding because he informed Liz that he's going to go work on the cabinet that Lucky had left him. He said, you know, the money pit cabinet. So that's where he will be for the weekend, so he won't be able to show. However, Liz didn't quite say she was going quite yet, but she did have a conversation with Willow earlier. First, Willow was nice and happy and excited about the wedding. Then she started crying about her kids, my kids, my kids, my kids, and Michael this and Michael that. Elizabeth calmed her down with that, gave her some hope. I'm pretty sure you and Michael will work things out after the wedding, and everything will come back around and everything will work out. And then Willow gave that, psycho smile that she's been giving lately. Her inner Nell was coming out. Nell would have been so proud. Yeah, she's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it will. He's going to give me not the wedding that I wanted, but the wedding that I need. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Then Lucas pops back up because it really was supposed to have been his shift that Isaiah was covering. He thanks him for covering his shift and says he owes him big time. Isaiah said it's no problem. He says that somebody had left him off a package, gave him a tiny envelope, and said that he will see him on Monday. Then he leaves, and Lucas opens up the envelope, and this was like a tiny, tiny note with some numbers and letters on it. I wasn't quite sure what the hell that was. But then it was a key. Did somebody just leave him the key to find Marco? And how? How? And why? Because it don't make no sense. Somebody make it sense. Did maybe Sonny... was this the plan? I don't know how. Because soon as they let him out, Marco gonna come out like a canary and sing. Back at Drew's house, like I said, he asked Martin to show up for his wedding, and of course now he's going to be paying him to show up for their wedding. He told him to go ahead and close up shop. He had to leave. Just make sure to lock the doors when he leave and sign the wedding reserve. So as he does that, of course, Martin drops something, and then he looks under the chair, finds this envelope that the kids obviously used as a coloring book. I mean, damn, Drew, you couldn't buy them some coloring books? See, this is what I'm talking about. Neglect! So then he asked Drew if it looks important, if he wanted. Of course, it had Monica's name on it. Drew looks at it and says, no, look like the kids grabbed that from the Quartermain's house and used it as scrap. Sir, did you even bother to look inside of it? It's not like it was addressed to you. It was addressed to Monica. Did you want to make sure it wasn't something in there? No? That's all right. Marty handled it. Drew leaves out. Martin opens up the letter, and voila, we have Monica's sister coming. She wrote her a letter, obviously, months ago. Thanks, people. Thanks. Months ago, saying that she's sorry that she's ill, and obviously sorry for not keeping in touch, and must have said something really, really shocking because Martin couldn't. I don't know, his head looked like it was about to blow off. So he got some bit of nice, juicy info for the Quartermains. What that info is I just hope it ain't got nothing to do with their money. It can't be anything like that. Like, this lady can't come and take over the house just because she's Monica's sister, right? I mean, we got rules up in here. Hold up. We got way too many real Quartermains for somebody to come up in here and take her money. But obviously, we got our answer. She's not going to be playing Monica. She's a relative. And I don't know about y'all, but damn, it's about time. It's about time. Portia the other day found her backbone. Because remember, she said she going to get from under Drew's thumb. And, well, she's on her mission. Today she started to pack up her office, and Isaiah walked in there, and he was like, what's going on? She was like, I just want to tell you that I enjoyed working with you and all that, but I'm packing up because I'm about to do something that I'm pretty sure that I'm going to lose my job. So I just wanted to say goodbye ahead of time. Of course, Isaiah was like, oh, he tried to talk her out of it. He tried to get her to tell him. He tried to tell her he can help. She informed him, you can't. I got to do this my way. So he was like, well, if you're going to go out, make sure you go out with a blaze. She said, oh, I damn sure will be. And she really meant that, because she called Willow to the office. Willow comes to the office with her little lame invitation to the wedding. Yeah, they've been passing that out like bad cookies all day. So she comes into the office. I'm also glad that you texted me. I just wanted to come in here and also talk to you too. She's like, oh yeah. She's like, yeah, I have the invitation to the wedding. I know you and Curtis is not on good foot with Drew, but maybe this can help turn it around and everything can work out. Child, Portia stood up, took that invitation, and tossed it in the trash without losing eye contact. Okay? Portia, Willow, of course, was like, oh, was all that necessary? She's like, listen, honey, I cannot handle you with kid gloves. Obviously, you need to be told straight up, and I am not the one to be sugarcoating everything. About damn time. She said it is time for you to know the man that you claim to love and about to marry. She's like, what are you talking about? She said, Drew, how about you don't want to know? Don't you want to know how Drew is about to get your kids back? And then Willow's like, what? What are you talking about? She's like, Drew is blackmailing me. She's like, how can Drew make you do anything? She's like, because Drew is blackmailing me. And he wants me to make up these false papers that Michael has an addiction problem just so you can get your kids back. Is that the man that you really want to marry? Now listen, Portia, you don't know about the nutcracker over here because she cracked a couple of scenes ago. And I could have sworn I saw a tiny bit of flicker of a smile right there when she said that plan. And the previews for tomorrow don't look like she gonna go against it. She look like she like oh, that sounds like a hot damn plan. That's what she is. So either she about to just morph into a Nell 2.0 or somebody lying. I don't know. What y'all think? See, that face to me looked like it got a kind of a smile with like the gleam. It looked like a grin is about to come up. I think I like this Willow being creepy just like her twin sister. I'll take it. I'll take it if she gonna go for it. If she gonna own it, I'll take it then. So previews for tomorrow, like I said, she going off, and Nina is telling Drew about the baby Daisy and Sasha leaving. So hopefully Nina Backbone will show up as well, and then she'll come and tell her damn daughter the truth. But we do see the previews of her sitting in that first seat in the aisle of the wedding. So again, I guess she's gonna wait till the last minute, or somebody else is gonna spill it before she can say it. But either way, more secrets. Please tell her more, Portia. Also tell her about Nina too. I mean, I need you to spill it all if you're going to go out blazing. How much do y'all think Portia is going to tell Willow?